Complacency doesn't kick down the door. It doesn't smash a window. It doesn't trip alarms. No. Complacency walks in like an invited guest, quiet, polite, almost invisible, and by the time anyone notices it, the damage is already done. At the start, security always looks good, eyes sharp, radios crackling, patrols done perfectly, every camera watched like a hawk scanning the horizon. Everyone is alert, because in the beginning, everyone believes the threat could come at any moment, but then something strange happens. Nothing. Day after day, week after week, month after month, no incidents, and slowly, something begins to change. Not loudly, not suddenly, just quietly. A patrol skips the far end of the route. Nothing ever happens there. A broken camera stays broken. The system still works. A gate isn't checked. It's always locked. A familiar face gets waved through without verification. Ah, we know him. Each shortcut feels harmless. But together, they start pulling threads from the safety net. Think of someone driving the same road every day for years. The car is perfect. Good tires, strong engine, full tank. But after hundreds of trips, the driver stops really looking at the road. They drive on autopilot. And one day something happens. Not because the road changed, but because the driver stopped paying attention. Security works exactly the same way. The equipment rarely fails first. People do. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Criminals understand complacency very well. They don't attack when everyone is alert. They wait. They watch. They study routines. They look for the officer who stopped checking. The camera nobody fixed. The gate that should be locked. They don't break strong systems. They wait for strong systems to slowly weaken themselves. Imagine a fire station that hasn't had a fire call in months. The hoses dry in the sun. The ladder joints stiffen. The truck battery weakens. The firefighters still arrive every day. But the urgency slowly fades. Then one day, the alarm finally rings. And suddenly, everyone remembers something important. Preparation cannot be repaired in the middle of a crisis. There's an old story about a frog in warming water. Drop it into boiling water and it jumps out instantly. But place it in cool water and slowly heat the pot. It doesn't notice the danger rising. Complacency works exactly like that. Every skipped patrol, every ignored alarm, every unfixed fault turns the temperature up just a little. By the time anyone notices, the criminal is already inside. One of the biggest myths in security is this: if nothing is happening, we must be safe. But in reality, quiet periods are often when criminals are watching the most. Many sites are attacked after months of peace, not because criminals just discovered them, but because they've been studying them patiently, waiting for routine to become predictable, waiting for people to relax, waiting for complacency to open the door. Complacency rarely starts with big mistakes. It starts with whispers. It's fine. That's good enough. We'll fix it later. These phrases are like tiny cracks in a dam, small at first, but powerful enough to bring the entire wall down. Because the moment security starts relying on luck, criminals have already won. Picture a family with a little dog that barks at every sound outside. At first, the family jumps up every time. They check the yard. They look out the windows. But after a few months, the barking becomes background noise. They stop reacting. Then one night the dog barks again. But this time, someone really is outside, and the family ignores it. The danger walks in quietly. Fighting complacency isn't dramatic. There are no heroic movie moments. It's built from simple discipline, checking equipment even when nothing seems wrong, following procedures even when they feel repetitive, fixing small problems before they grow into large ones, staying alert even when everything feels quiet. Because in security, the quiet days are often the most important ones. Security doesn't fail the moment a criminal arrives. It fails slowly. Long before that, in skipped checks, ignored warnings, comfortable routines, complacency is silent, patient, and incredibly dangerous. Which is why the real goal of security is simple: stay alert. Even when nothing is happening,